More Than Marriage is on Uche Montana TV. It features Soso. We also have Emodi as well as Uche Montana. Now, this one, it talks about a woman who is career driven, always work, work, work. She doesn't cook, she doesn't give the husband sex. Like, she's just not there as a wife. She's just a tool, or she's just like a statue to the husband. So the husband is like, you know what, let's get a maid to at least help with the house chores and cooking, since you don't want to do any of that. She agreed, and they brought in this maid who did everything perfectly and ended up, warming the bed of the husband as well. And they switch up. Since you cannot be a wife, then you have to be a maid. That was what happened to this woman, and she learned her lesson the hard way. Let's talk characters. I'll actually start with Ray Moody. There was this notion that Ray doesn't know how to act, Ray doesn't know how to do this or that. This movie actually proves otherwise. Or should I say, he has learned from criticism and he's improving his act. I don't know if that is the case here, but here the role he was the husband who was being tortured by his wife, but because of the love, he still wants to remain in the marriage until this maid showed him the other side, a sweet side of what he has been missing in his marriage. Ray was very vocal, very emotional driven character here, because you could, if you watch it, you could see that, yeah, at least you could feel his pain as a frustrated husband, as somebody who is going through it in his own marriage. He's not enjoying, like, you could feel it. So that is a good actor right there. So that's what I'm saying, that if you ever criticize him as someone who doesn't know how to act, if you watch this movie, you will actually be impressed with his character. So I think that is to say that he's improving, or he did a better job in this movie. So that is good. And in the couple of weeks, Ray has been in a lot of movies. So I think I don't know if I've said this in any of the reviews I've done so far, saying that more acting gives you more experience or better experience. So I think that's what is happening to Ray Emodi as well, because previous time Ray is a little bit static. This one, he wasn't static. You could feel him more of his emotional side in the role that he was playing. So Ray did really fantastically well. And talking about his costume, was also on point. He wasn't wearing too much suit, but he just looked really good, even as much as he's going to work or what, even in the house. He looks really good. His hair was, welly cut, and that was, I mean, look at the mansion they live in. So definitely he was supposed to look the part, and he did. Let's talk about Soso. Oh, Soso was the maid that came and took, the husband or the boss to himself after getting pregnant. Look, Soso was a comedian in the movie. And when I say comedian, I mean she's a content creator. She has been making comedy skits on her channels or on her, Instagram. So the character that you see her play in her skit is the same thing she did in this movie. So there was, if you know Soso on Instagram, then you know that is the character she's playing here. There was no difference. I didn't see the Soso that is on Instagram and the Soso here. I didn't see any difference, to be frank, and that is the same thing. And surprisingly, it's not bad. It's not bad because you could sense the comedy part of her actually, and that's nice. Soso is the comedy aspect of this movie, and I love it. I like it. Her script was really nice, because the script will just make you laugh. Whatever she says, her sentence from her is funny. She's an illiterate, yes, educated illiterate, to be frank, because when she got pregnant, she was speaking English very well at a point. So that means she wasn't really an illiterate like that, as she perceived when she came in to be a maid in the earlier stages. So Soso was a comedian in the movie, and I love her character. Then let's talk Uche Montana. Yes, this is Uche's movie, so obviously as the main character, she's going to bring in some energy that is exceptional. I mean, she's the busy wife, busy bee, uh, busy wife, busy bee. She doesn't have time, and her character is okay. I didn't expect anything less at all. I don't not much to say, but I just want to appreciate her costume or her wardrobe in the movie. Her wardrobe was nice, despite she wore one single hair. I'm not sure, or two, one I think, the bob hair throughout this movie. But costume wise, she was really sexy in this movie. And I love how she was confident that some of the costume or some of the outfits she wore did not need bra. And she didn't wear bra. I'm like, okay, this is the first time I'm seeing her like this. Because in other sets, she doesn't dress sexy like this. Or even when the role demands her to be sexy and confident, and she's going to wear a dress where she has to wear bra, wear this, wear that, like too much clothes. You're supposed to play a sexy character. Why are you wearing 3 or 4 clothes? Hello, So I'm like, nah. So here, her wardrobe was superb in this movie. I love her wardrobe so much. In general, the movie is very interesting because it had a twist. A lot of people did not have patience to watch this movie. I've read about few comments about this movie, and people are like, oh, when I saw that the maid is now the madam in the house, I knew the movie. I knew that, well, that's the end for the real madam already, because Soso became the madam when she got pregnant for the boss. Then Uche, not Sonia, then Uche became the maid because the husband gave her option. Will you be a maid in your house, or you will leave the marriage or leave the house? Like, so she chose to be a maid. At the end, those of you who did not have patience to watch the movie to the end, guys, it was a dream. So the whole time Soso was acting, everything funny, sleeping with the husband and things like that. All those scenes was a dream. So if you don't have the patience, I'm here to tell you that, yeah, it happened in Sonia. Why am I even calling her Sonia? It happened in Uche Montana's dream. Do you get it? So when she woke up, she realized, nope, if I don't do anything about my marriage, a maid is going to come into this house and take my husband away from me. So after she had that dream, the next day, then the maid, which happens to be Soso in real life, coming to be a maid in the house. So immediately she knew that, no, if she doesn't do something about it, this same maid is going to take over her house. So she immediately rejected the maid, and after that she started doing her wifey duties, which was needed in the first place. So yeah, so if you didn't have the patience, I'm here to tell you that everything that happened with Soso and Uche and as well as Ray were all a dream until she learned her lesson from the dream. So that's what I say. Sometimes your dreams can become your reality if you don't do the right thing. So yeah, it's a beautiful story. It's interesting. If you are a fan of YouTube movies, you definitely love this one. I do like it. I love how it was a dream thing that made you to learn your lesson from it, not making it a reality. So yeah, rating it, I'll definitely rate this movie a 5/10. Yeah, an average rating is what it deserves. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.